Is Lenegis done for? The residential quarter is falling apart. Can you imagine, like, where you live is just, like, completely shifted around? That's crazy. What you doing, bud? Alright. Hello.
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Just look at the state of our city. Even the Zeugles have stopped heeding our commands. Whatever did we do to deserve this?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Would that I have. Alas, there was no warning, no prior decree. His Highness must have deemed it unnecessary for us to know.
Crazy.
We have no choice but to grin and bear it. But do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris?
It's me, bro.
I believed he was on Dana.
Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same. I have returned to fulfill a special duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
As your lordship wishes. First, Lenegis mutates beyond recognition. Now this unexpected visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed.
Yeah, Myri, I was just about to say, His Highness. That's kind of weird.
The Ilkaris house has produced a great
Yeah,
many
because
lords
Voron
over the
was...
centuries.
Yeah, exactly.
I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
Your good wishes do me an honor.
All right, there we go. Oh, healer. With everything all topsy-turvy in the residential quarter, there are lots of injuries. Stuff keeps dropping on people, and they're also falling down. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Let's check out over here. Whew. Strawberries. They have strawberries on Lenegis. Hello. Can anyone hear me? Please, somebody answer me. What's going on? Why can't I reach anyone? Oh, Ben Kaplan, come on, kitties. Are you kitties ready for some treats? Are you ready for some treats? Are you ready? Come on. Kitties. Come on, kitties, come on! Meow, meow, yeah, Maria, come on, kitties. Hey, there's nothing in here yet. You need to get the treat first, bro. You ready? Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one. They go nuts for these ones. Yeah, Ben Kaplan, come on. Oh, Waffles. Careful with the keyboard, bro. Yeah, there you go, Bassy. Yeah, you get fierce with it. You want one more, bud? You want one more, kitty? Not on the keyboard, Waffles. That is dangerous, bro. Here you go, Worf. Oh, what are you doing, cat? Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, what did he do? No. No. Hello? Okay, I think we're still good. I think we're good. I need to learn how to lock my keyboard. Kitty! There you go. Yeah, Bass, you get it. Yeah, yeah. Bash is demanding with those, lol. Grabbing my hand, I know. Alright, come on, move along. Let's let the other kitties have some, bro. Come on. Move along. Come on, Worf. Oh my gosh, animals. You're destroying everything. Still alive, that's good. Waffles, you want a kitty treat? Here you go. Yeah, you get it, Waffles. Yeah. Get the dust off my fingers. Yeah, you get the dust off. Ben Catholic. Figured the kitty should get some treats too. You're so thoughtful. Waffles, you want a kitty treat? Here you go. Yeah, there you go, Stinkles. There you go. Now there's a third cat. Did you guys know there's a third one? Marley, come here, Marley. Get out of here. Come on, Marley. Want a treat? Yeah, there he is. It's Marley. Here you go, Mar. Here you go, Mar. You don't want it? He just spit it out? Bro? Here, Mar. Hey. I don't think he likes these ones. Here. Yeah, he just spits it down. Okay, he ate it. He ate it. That's good. Woo! Oh, Frankie knows, bro. Frankie knows. Yeah, he was actually on camera for a moment there. How about that, y'all? How about that? That's crazy. Usually Marley's like, I'm out of here. Get me out. I don't know if you can tell, but there are cat bites all over this. One of them had opened our little treat spot. Fast! Get out of here. You had so many. You had so many. Thanks, Ben Catholic. You're the hero, Ben Catholic! You have to put cat treats in jars if Javon can reach them. Oh, what a freak. Pull them out of the cupboard and rip into them. Yeah, I've seen it before. It's crazy. The one time when we were watching the cats when you were out of town, it was like, oh, I was gone for one, like I fed him and came back the next morning and he had ripped all those treats out. It was crazy. How about that, y'all? Thanks, Ben Catholic. All right, let's go towards the stars here. Well, they got white eyes here too. I guess that makes sense. Nice orange gel. Phantom Knight, I have a question for you if you're still around. Let's see what this person has to say. My question is, are there still a bunch of weapons to buy? I have the Atonement Edge. I think she might have something. Like, I think some of these characters might have one more weapon. Oh, yeah, okay. Because I'm like, should I start buying healing items? Oh, we can heal this person. In all my years, never have I seen such potent healing arts. Thank you so much for taking the time to help an old woman like me. Oh, fancy parfait recipe. Come on. Oh, cool. Another skill panel as well. Goddess of Kindness. Wow, that's a strong word. Aegir Sport, improved healing arts. No, I shouldn't just spend all those SP. Rewind it. Rewind it. Let's reload the files.
Just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form? I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
The vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Whoa!
Where do I come into this?
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
Hello. SP games aren't bad
Your
anymore,
lordship.
honestly.
Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed
Yeah,
all in
this
red.
late in the game, Phantom
Have you
Knight.
seen anyone of that description?
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
Yeah. What about down on Dana during the crown contest? You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
Interesting.
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take up your time.
So the red woman might be more hidden even to Renans. Interesting. Pretty interesting if you ask me. Alright, let's talk to this character. Hello!
Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
Umpteen.
I was hoping to head this way myself. The situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
You mean you know another way round?
It's Dohalim!
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
Myria!
Of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it.
Oh.
I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
Phantom Knight, of course, knows. Yeah, I hope you
You'd
would
really
after
do that
playing
for me?
yourself.
A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renan, first and foremost.
First and foremost,
Oh, why yes, my lord. Thank you.
he's blending in perfectly.
Well, we've canvassed the city for information. What do you think?
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent, which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth, that Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
Yeah, that one guy even said his Zoogle had stopped listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep. Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
Yeah, I really want to know too.
The Sovereign, of course. He
Sovereign.
rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's
Smaller.
a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I
Thought
would
it
have
was
thought
smaller.
ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is. Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the homeland?
No, I haven't.
Wait, hold on.
Neither have I. In which case, I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Interesting.
Hold up. What are you getting at, Dohalim?
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Assuming
wow.
what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
Serious?
But what about trade and communication? There's got to be a flow back and forth, surely.
Not if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly. It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far away? What if something were to happen to the city, like now?
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this Sovereign even is. Alphen said he was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegis. Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign. Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent. As for how Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to believe.
3 centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegis. No, not just became, I was forced to. Me, a Danon.
Yeah, how weird was that?
300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest. That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
True.
Do you think Volron was
Interesting.
made sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
I can't say for sure, but it certainly sounds
Could
like
be.
it.
There's something that happened
But that
with
would mean that 2 sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes. We never did see Volron's body back in Ganeth Haros.
Oh, true.
Is a new ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time? Could that be what's causing all this strange activity here?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you? The ceremony can't go forward without the Renis Alma. The same one that the Red Woman stole.
There's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me...
Yeah, right.
Questions, questions, and yet more questions. Ones that it seems will remain unanswered, until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start. For the sake of liberating Dana,
right.
too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section of the city. It could point us in the right direction.
Okay,
Let's go find it.
let's do it. I was gonna say, like, wouldn't it make more sense for them to, like, leave here and go back to Dana and hide if they need Shion as the, like, not the Sovereign, but the Maiden? Couldn't she, like, just go into hiding? But remember, she is having troubles with the thorns. Remember that. She is having trouble with her thorns, so...
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the people here are supposed to do. I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renan homeworld, and all their lords were sent to Dana.
But Dohalim was a lord, right?
Only current acting lords have power. Renan society is quite strict about such matters.
Even if the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegis now. Balsif, Cannabelt, Almadria, and Volron. Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
It's true. I mean, we just basically went and defeated them.
Well, yeah, why would we? To us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing more.
I know. But seeing Renans in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives, it gets you thinking.
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too, you mean?
Yeah, a little.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals? Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegis. And luckily for us, the people here are unaware of the events on Dana, which means they should be more inclined to talk to us.
Dude, it's so crazy. That's like, they have no idea that we've been killing all the lords. Like, that is so crazy to me. That is wild. Okay, we got 3 more stars here to check out. That is insane. Let's go, more lore, Phantom Knight, come on. You want to know which lord I support? Why? Are you out canvassing for someone? I'm with His Excellency, Earl Artildius. Whoa, who's that? Earl Walsley? You probably know him better as Lord Balsif. Oh, there, okay. I know a lot of people consider him to be a giant brute. Believe me, I realize he can be an aggressive man. What those people don't realize is how much he looks after the members of his house. Not on the keyboard, thank you. No, he's on the keyboard, move it! Ah! It's fair to say that House Teldeles doesn't enjoy much esteem. Those of us who serve it will be the first to admit that. Yes. But His Excellency always stands up against any who would mean us harm. Of that we can be sure. More like ballsack, baby, yeah! His efforts in the crown contest aren't only for his family, but to improve the standing of each and every member of his house.
Yes!
I owe so much to His Excellency. I could never dream of serving any other lord. He's an elderly man, too.
Balsef had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
So even he might have had something he wanted to protect.
He seems so one-dimensional at the time. Lord Dohalim, you have returned! Ah, I see you've brought aides with you. Do you remember who I am, my lord? Surely you must. Not only do I support House Ilkais, I can't do that word, Karas, but more specifically his lordship personally. So much so I've been trying to share my appreciation of his lordship to any who will listen. Oh, that's so cringy. In fact, I was planning to publish my extensive writings on the subject through this very terminal for all to read and enjoy. But since the lines appear to be cut due to the recent tumult, there we go, I've been unable to upload them. Kitty. I know, since you're all here, I'll just read them aloud. Oh God, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Music is his passion and the arts his great love. The scores of boorish, uncouth men of this land cannot begin to compare to his magnificence. Yep, she and I are totally gonna get along. So refined and majestic is his posture. Here, I'll switch to my Dohalim scene while I read this. So refined and majestic is his posture. Why, the mere thought of it brings me ecstasy. Once he becomes our sovereign, Rena shall bloom anew, ushering in an era of prosperity for our grand civilization. Until that glorious day comes, I shall forever be praying for his victory, morning, noon, and night. I'm right here, woman. I know, right? Well, what do you think, my lord? I poured my whole heart into it, hoping to capture your essence. Wait, I forgot to mention anything about his lordship's love for collecting things. I must take this time while the lines are down to append it. Only then will my masterpiece be complete. There's that
I
horny
guess she
librarian
intended to
too.
spray
Oh
it
yeah,
throughout
you're
all of
right.
Lenegis then.
You're right,
Good thing the
bro.
lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them too.
Maybe there was more to the guy than at first glance.
I shall refrain from commenting.
Dohalim! Alright, here we go. I really like Almadria. She's super cool. Well, I never. To think anyone would try to tear me away from House Valkyries.
What?
Huh? What do you want? Don't tell me you work for Lord Dohalim or that dreadful Lord Almadria, do you? You don't? Well, don't scare me like that. To answer your question, I come from a family that has served House Valkyries for generations. Indeed, I'm doing all I can to support Lord Ganabelt behind the scenes so that he might emerge victorious. Yep, Ganabelt fanboy, baby. Dohalim's so hot, Phantom Knight. Oh my god, Dohalim's so hot, y'all. You're into Kisara? Fair enough, fair enough. Many think him to be a cruel man, but I insist they're utterly mistaken. Though I won't deny he can be strict. He puts us Rena's interests front and center like no one else. Why, he advocates that rather than stay confined to Lenegis, we should get on with colonizing Dana and expand our horizons. That way, we will become masters of both worlds and overturn our current minority status on Dana's surface. That is why he seeks to become our next sovereign. Tell me, is there a greater, more noble ambition than that? I think not. Make your life... Oh, you just want to enjoy food again. Sorry, homie. That sounds painful. Though I was unable to accompany him myself, my two sons have been blessed with the honor of joining him on the surface. We probably murdered those two. Jeez. As their father, it fills me with endless pride. Your kids are probably dead, bro. I probably
Ganabelt
slaughtered
was so
them.
horrible to people. Yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
I'm perhaps biased in this matter, I admit. However, in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign, they're also meant to serve as guardians of all of Rena.
It seems like Ganabelt also had people he cared about until the very end.
So why couldn't he extend that to us Danans?
It's obvious, bro. Oh, we have to go to the other map or what? Nope, that's not it. Nope. We'll just go forward, I guess. Let's do a save. Let's do a save. We'll get to the combat soon, y'all. Don't worry. Treasures? 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 Nope. No treasures. Treasure? No. No. Okay. Go to the light. Oh, we've got a whole nother zone here.
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed, the effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
Hello.
Pardon me.
This area falls under the sole jurisdiction of House Canaris. Canaris. I must ask you to depart at once. Surely you don't claim to be ignorant of our famed house, ruled over by the esteemed Lord Almadria. If so, I urge you to listen well. In fact, I bid you listen carefully regardless. Oh, she's gonna tell us either way. Have you ever noticed how in the history of Lenegis only a few women lords have emerged to compete in the crown contest? Many have theories as to why this might be, but Lord Almadria quashed the doubts of any naysayers through sheer might. In fact, not only did she usurp her father and previous family master, she also removed her older brother to claim the seat for herself. She's powerful. She is a woman who stops at nothing to get what she wants, who gives her enemies nary the slightest opening to strike. Truly, Lord Almadria is a woman of talent. Soon, the age of a glorious woman sovereign reigning over Lenegis shall be upon us at last. She was pretty intense.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right, too.
That doesn't make it true. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, she was pretty fierce, wasn't she? Pretty fierce. Okay, let's go check for treasure over here first. Hello? Sorry, authorized personnel only. The damage beyond here is too severe. You'll have to go around. No treasure. She sounds like a great person. Maybe we shouldn't have killed her. We should all love a crazy woman willing to kill her family members. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, bro. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Here's Volgan, right? A Volgan sim. How loathsome. Huh? Oh, I was just reading about Volran. Can I help you?
Okay.
I was always an ardent supporter of Lord Urwalgil himself. Were it not for his sudden death down on the surface, I likely still would be. In my eyes, Lord Urwalgil is a true Water Lord. I don't believe for a second that he perished in some accident like they say. Oh, I see. Conspiracy theorist. As for how Voran runs Ganatharos, don't get me started. I hear he enslaves not only Danans, but even his fellow Renans. Remember the crazy boats they were on and sucking their life away? That was so crazy. We may live in a society where the victor go the spoils, but his actions go against what we as people stand for. So he is 100% against Volga. Besides, just what sort of family line is this house anyway? Ignaceri anyway. I'd never heard of it until he came along, which means they must be among the lowest dregs of society. What a freak. That such an ignoble lineage could suddenly produce an astral artist capable of ascending to lordship is unheard of. None of it makes any sense, not to mention all the upheaval around here of late. What is happening to our people? Yep, the Lord
seems
before
like the people
Volran.
on Lenegis don't really know much about Volran either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganatharos changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary, remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
Oh,
When
okay.
you think about it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently than the rest of us.
Yeah, despite the brutality they're known for.
They must have had a lot on their shoulders, carrying all the weight and responsibilities of Renan society.
Renans live in a world where strength and power determine their position in the social hierarchy, so they tend to grow up fiercely competitive. But their loyalty to their people is also strong. It's what brings them together against outside forces, and nothing exemplifies that more than the Lords.
What outside forces?
That's what makes them the guardians of all of Rena, so to speak.
Maybe there's other
Right.
planets.
It's the same reason Balsif hated my guts, and Ganabelt went after you, because we're threats to Rena.
Guess that makes you an even bigger oddball than we thought.
So, Alphen, have you gained anything from all of this?
Yeah. I think it's made me realize that the lords were all people, too.
Sure.
Balsif and the others, they all had their own circumstances to deal with as they went through life.
Yeah, but still, just because they had loved ones in their lives doesn't mean...
I know. What they did was horrible. I'm not trying to dispute that. But at the same time, they weren't incomprehensible monsters either. They were individuals, just like the rest of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is...
You're saying that they weren't bad because they were Renans, or because they were terrible monsters. Even if they did terrible things, they were still just people.
Magic powers.
Rinwell.
Am I wrong?
Not at all.
Being a Danon doesn't make you a good person. And being a Renin doesn't make you a bad one. I think that's something we've all seen.
Xion and Dohalim definitely make a good case for it.
And I'm going to keep doing my best to make sure I earn that trust. As a fellow human being above all else.
Quest complete. There we go. Alright, let's go. Continue eastward. Let's check out this area up here. Oh, treasure, treasure, treasure! Grape gel.
What's this
Heyo. Hello. Father, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not sure, son. Never in all my years here on Lenegis has anything like this ever happened. Not even once. There's always been a decree before anything takes place. Not only was there none this time, but the residential quarter has seen damage and injuries. Could that mean there's something bad happening? It's possible. For now, all we can do is wait and hope for the best. Dad? Dad? Father! Cutscene.
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
You would think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, who was it then?
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfried whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
That's
now that
fishy.
you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
That's fishy.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of fishy.
You and me both. Though we are Renin by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
Oh yeah,
With
that's
any
true.
luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use
Forbidden.
standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
All right, let's check. Okay, we have this whole area to check out still. We'll head north. Dad? Father! How could any of this happen? For years, Lenegis was a bastion of order and stability. Where did it all go wrong? Bastion. Let's see. Music here is interesting, huh?
Doe?
Doe?
Faria.
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
Shh.
But
Law?
why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already.
Yeah, right.
Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still...
Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Interesting.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out.
Holy cow.
Even after
She's a
7
freak.
years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
Holy cow.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Wow.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else.
Whoa.
You're just a coward!
Oh! Oh my gosh, that was legitimately freaky. I was surprised by that. Hi.
Dohalim. I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Hey, I'm here, guys. I'm here.
Back in
What a
Menancia,
freak.
you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to.
Expiring.
Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Whoa.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
That was interesting. I was not expecting that. Where are we now? Where are we now? Okay, we just went from here to here. Should I backtrack? Do you think there's treasure? No, there's not. There's not treasure. What is it with the Renans in the party wanting to die? It must say something about Renan society. Treasure! Treasure! I walk right by whatever crazy crap is going on over here. I feel guilty about fleeing while there are kids out there fighting. There's no need to worry about them. They come from a higher ranking family than ours. That makes their astral art stronger than ours. They're simply fulfilling their duty to society as members of the ruling elite. I know, but it still doesn't sit right with me. Jump! Oh, they're battling. They're fighting Zoogles down there. Oh yeah, those are legit, like, children. Fighting Zoogles with magic. Both kind of noble reasons, huh, Phantom Knight? Especially for, like, Renans who the story has, like, led us to believe are kind of not cool. But, like, it's just a whole different world they grew up in. Or they've lived in. This is crazy! How long is this gonna keep on? I don't know. Normally we would have had orders from the top brass informing all the separate classes what they need to do. I doubt that's happening. The whole chain of command in this city seems like it's broken down. Nobody knows what's happening. That doesn't mean someone somewhere isn't watching our every move. For now, we should see if there's anyone higher ranking from around here. Maybe they'll have an idea about what we should be doing. Figuratively and literally, yes. Nailed it. What's over here? Treasure, a treasure box. Boink. Oh, some tofu. That's a good one. Good for some of our recipes. The feeding pen is in bad shape. Who knows how many people have died? What happened to the Zoogles? Don't tell me they broke out. No, luckily we were able to steal them off before they got too far. Not that it does much good when they've escaped in other districts too. If I had to guess, I'd say there are a lot of Zoogles running around loose in Lenegis. I screwed that up. And there are a lot more of them than us too. What are we gonna do? All our best soldiers are stationed down in Dana. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, they're trying to use their magic to stop the fire. Oh, there's kids behind the fire. Ah! Lots of random meat and tofu just laying around in treasure boxes. Yeah, that's kind of been a thing in this game, isn't it? Like, oh look, pig meat. It's pork. Oh look, some pork. That's just RPGs in general, right? You like kill like a random wolf and he'll have like, not only will he give you like gold for beating him, he also gives you like equipment or whatever, like randomly. Another cutscene here.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renin sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together.
Wow.
Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan.
Tarnigan.
That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
Oh, that's so crazy. Crazy!
Despite Faria's lower class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir.
Interesting.
It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord.
So brutal.
Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
Choose your friends is how we do it, baby!
What happened?
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait.
She doesn't know.
Don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
Interesting choice.
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty, instead I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago.
Interesting, yeah.
You've saved so many people, Dohalim.
It's good that he got it in the end.
You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Good luck.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right.
Oh, it's the third friend. Oh!
Alphen.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Alright. For instance, he doesn't see it as good because his reasons at the time were selfish. He thought he was just doing things to make himself feel better. He didn't really realize just how much good he was doing. And honestly, remember when we first went there and we're like, I had the thoughts of like, this seems too good to be true. Like there must be something sneaky going on here. Oh, cams down, everyone, cams down. Cams down. I was supposed to make a scene, but I never did. There we go, 2.5 hours. That's how long the battery lasts. 2.5 hours. Yeah, it wasn't Dohalim being sneaky. It was like that other weird dude. Yeah, whatever his name. Kazalik. There you go. There you go. Kazalik. Dad? Father? Sorry. I just love doing that. I don't know why. Here we go. Oh, no treasure. I was really hopeful. This is where bands play. This is where the concerts are held. This is the stage. was working with Almadria or something on the Fruit of Helgen and Halloween Danons. Oh, right. Dude, yeah. There was a lot deeper stuff than I remember.
If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Okay, we can heal there. And
what do you say we check back in on the ranch?
We're like in this crazy place and Law's like, oh, how are our pigs doing? Do my eyes deceive me, or has my shop been blessed with Lord Dohalim and his servants? Is there anything I can help you with, my lord? You're gonna sell stuff to a lord. Forge weapon. Oh yeah, here we go. There are more stuff, more weapons. Gladius Reen. Assault shot. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, look at that, dude. It's wild, bro. The Sclopetum Reen. It's a 6 sword, right, Maria? Wow. Okay, here we go. Radiant Light Part 3. Oh, that's a sick book. Historia Reen. Why don't real books look like this? You know what I mean? That'd be way cooler. I thought it said scrotum, but it says scrotum Reen. We can actually make this right now. Oh, she has a cool pink shield too! Real books would probably be super expensive if they look like that. Listen, I did not, you know, I did ask the question, but I didn't want the answer. Caestus Reen. That's a word I don't know how to pronounce. Caestus? I know they're like claw weapons or whatever. I've seen it in other RPGs. We can actually make that one too. Some of the Scholar Summoner books look kind of crazy, yeah, for sure. Cestus, thank you. Oh, dude, yeah. Remember, we're like, I really wish we could get some of these weapons, but now we can make the strongest one, bro. Come on. Look at how much power he gains. 170 magic power. Doing it. Okay, so we can't make his yet. We need 2 more Rending Titan Fangs. She can't upgrade yet either, but we can get her a new book. Mystical Lumina Core. Oh, we have 25 of those too. All right. The Scrotum Reen. And La. Oh, no. I should have gotten his. No! No! Oh, well. That sucks. I deserve it. What do you sell, sir? Same stuff. Oh, you can buy orange gels now. That's kind of cool. Oh, and we got new armor too, y'all. New gamer armor. Oh, she needs an upgrade really bad, actually. And Dohalim as well. Well, I can only afford one, y'all. So, let's keep our healer buffed up. And pineapple gels too, nice. Yep, let's keep our healer pumped up right now. If we find time to,
Have you guys checked?
Did I equip it? Yes, I did.
Your equipment lately?
We'll stop back after a while of adventures. Let's do the ranch thing. 18 rat pig meats. Come on! Alright, we'll mix it up again. We'll get sheep. We're just doing basic feed now. Horse. Pig. Cow. Chicken. No, yeah, chicken, that's fine. Hold on, manage ranch. Oh, we still have a bunch of stuff on guard duty. Dogs and cats. How about accessory stuff? Have we done much here? I just made some really awesome accessories, actually. Oh, and now we can transfer skill too? So we have fire damage on Alphen's attack emblem. Waffles, guard my ranch. Marley, guard my ranch. Exactly. We'll get Bastion in there as well. So we crafted this thing with dark damage plus 15% and elemental attack plus 15%. So hopefully he's really kicking butt. And we have a level 4 gem on hers with elemental plus 60. Honestly, the accessory thing is like crazy. There's so much going on here. Physical damage minus 20%. That's crazy. That's nuts, y'all. Anyway. I totally forgot we actually named the dogs and cats except Marley. I think one was Alfonso. Yeah, we actually did name all of those, didn't we? Good luck, my lord. We, the citizens, are all confident that you shall do everything in your power to bring a quick end to the crisis. Alright, we can go sleep here. Goodness! I never expected to be graced by Lord Dohalim and his companions. If there's anything I can do for you all, please, by all means. We're gonna rest in that crazy looking tube. Hydrate! Pinkies up, everyone. Food buff here. Absolutely. Good thought there. Should we do experience points up or attack up? What do you guys think here? Attack has been serving us really well, but hey, bud. Yeah. You have something to say? Streamer's choice. All right. We'll do the experience boost. Let's power up a little bit here. Boost the duration, reduce effects. I don't know about that. I don't like that so much. Fruit sandwich. Oh, I should have checked the new one we got. Oh well. It's an honor to serve you, my lord. Truly. Kitty, get out of here. Get out of here. Get off the keyboard. Look what he did. Look what that kitty did. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a minute. I gotta use the restroom. I'm gonna get a little snacky snack. Sound good to you guys? Take a minute to do some stretches, y'all. It's been 2 hours and 41 minutes. I think about 2 hours since we started. I bullcrapped around with you guys about Elden Ring for a little while there, so. So yeah, take a minute, stretch your legs. Oh, we'll do a hat trick. Yeah, we'll do a hat trick when we get back. Let's do it, Maria. Come on. Click this, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. It won't be too long. Like, seriously, like 5 minutes or less.